Did Ubisoft slyly leak that there's a Prince of Persia 6 in the works? We just got some info on the Super Mario movie coming out, and Sony have announced their new studio, PlayStation Studios. Stay tuned, because this is REMulous roundup. Alright, so it's your boy, and we are back with REMulous roundup, the show where I can't do this. I can't. I always come up with some weird random joke or something at this area, and I just can't think of anything anymore. What are we on, like part 9 of this series now? Like, I feel like I can level with you. Like, the first maybe 2 parts, I was able to come up with something. After that, I was kind of stretching it a little bit, and I did that Too Cool for School one, which is really lame. But I'm out. I'm out of it. I can't think of one. It's a show. We cover news a little bit late, okay? But yeah, REMulous roundup's really been getting a lot of support, and I'm really thankful for it. The last one did over 1,000 views, which is a lot for my channel. We only just hit 2.4k, and it's nice to see that people want to see more of this. You guys have really been asking, yo, Prem, we want more REMulous roundup. Someone's even saying do them weekly. So your boy's here to give you that late news, that olds. So we begin with one of my favorite franchises. This article here from Alt Char says, rumor, Ubisoft register Prince of Persia 6 domain. I mean, that sounds pretty self-explanatory. Like, sound like if they registered the domain, this shit happening, right? This shit happening, right? It's time to get hyped, right? You don't have to read the article. Prince of Persia's back, baby. That's it. No, we have to read the article. Come on, there's always more to it. There's always a catch. Ubisoft have registered a domain name princeofpersia6.com. The domain name servers have been set to Ubisoft's name servers, and the domain has been registered today, 4th May 2020. Rumors about a new Prince of Persia game just won't go away. Earlier this year, we got reports about Prince of Persia remake, which is apparently in the works at Ubisoft, but these rumors were quickly shut down by a reliable industry insider, Daniel Ahmad. Why you gotta ruin the fun, Daniel Ahmad? I mean, I guess he was just telling us. He wasn't really ruining the fun. The fun was ruined when Ubisoft decided not to make the Prince of Persia game, who made it clear that there's no Prince of Persia remake in the works. However, Ubisoft have registered a domain Prince of Persia 6, which suggests that a new Prince of Persia project is indeed coming. Furthermore, Ubisoft also owned Prince of Persia 5 domain, which was originally created in 2005, a couple years before the launch of Prince of Persia spin-off title. And if you type in princeofpersia5.com, it just goes straight to the Ubisoft website. As you may know, Ubisoft have released 5 major modern Prince of Persia titles, starting with 2003's Sands of Time and ending with 2010's The Forgotten Sands. The 6th title is yet to be officially unveiled, but the publisher recently hosted a special Prince of Persia event in For Honor. I didn't actually know about that. I should maybe check out For Honor simply for this event, which is probably what they wanted people like me to do, so they get more people playing For Honor. Moving on. Which could mean that they are preparing a big announcement in 2020. Whether that is the case, it remains to be seen, but one thing is for certain, a lot of hardcore Prince of Persia fans would be absolutely ecstatic if Ubisoft are indeed working on a new Prince of Persia title. So I just went to princeofpersia6.com, and it's looking like some dodgy shit. It still look like some shit that Ubisoft own, okay? There's even an edit here saying this is possibly a fake domain registered by a third party instead of Ubisoft, and the domain has a status code. I don't know what that means, but it could potentially mean that it's fake. And this other article says Ubisoft registered the domain for Assassin's Creed Valhalla just hours before the game was officially revealed, which is pretty dangerous. I mean, shit can leak, right? You'd think you'd have that shit on lock so that it doesn't leak and then someone goes and swoops up the domain. But yeah, ultimately it's possible that some random dude just swiped up the Prince of Persia 6 domain thinking, well, Ubisoft have Prince of Persia 5, let me swoop up 6, and if they decide they want to make a Prince of Persia 6, they're gonna have to come buy the domain name for me, or use a completely different one, like Pop 6, or some other shit. Like, you know, it depends on if Ubisoft have the ego or the pride to just go, nah, fuck it, we'll just change the name, you know. Maybe they won't do that, maybe they'll pay this guy for the domain name, but it could just be some guy trying to cement in a quick buck for the domain name. I don't know how much to pay for that, maybe a few thousand or here and there, I don't know. The way the site just looks a bit dodgy, I don't think Ubisoft own it. Maybe that's just what they want us to think, that it's not them, by making the site look dodgy like that until they're ready to use it. But if they registered the Valhalla domain right before announcement, then they'll probably do the similar thing with Prince of Persia and just, you know, wait it out until the game is ready. Now, just because this is not concrete enough doesn't mean they're not working on a Prince of Persia game. I know we're still upset with the Prince of Persia Redemption leak that we saw from 2012 that didn't get made, but a whole generation has passed by. We're getting another generation, okay? They missed out on PS4, Xbox One generation. We got Forgotten Sands on PS3. I think they've realized that they've wasted enough time, and it's time for them to come back to next gen, PS5, Xbox One, and give us, did I say Xbox One? I don't fucking remember Xbox. They're always changing the shit. Series bullshit. PS5, Series bullshit, and PC. It's time for them to admit that they were wrong, and it's time for them to give us a brand new Prince of Persia experience that will run nicely on the next gen. But of course, we all know that Assassin's Creed is Ubisoft's love child, and they're focusing on Valhalla, which is coming out this year. So even if you were getting a Prince of Persia game, probably wouldn't be a launch title. I mean, I would hope it would be, but I don't think it would be. They'll probably like work on it after Valhalla is out, and they got the money from that, and they're bathing in Valhalla AC money, and then they could go, oh yeah, let's release the Prince of Persia now, and then I'll probably add some AC DLC to it just to get people to play, like new Prince of Persia, but you can play as Eivor in this DLC character purchase, or Ezio or whatever, and then AC fans would be like, oh, Ezio's in a Prince of Persia game as DLC, we'll snap it up, and then they can bring in more money. Whatever they gotta do to give us a new Prince of Persia, I'm down with it. As long as it's a nice, great experience, I'm willing to pay my money for it on multiple platforms because I'm a sucker like that, and you would be a sucker too if you love the series as much as I did. On to the next topic. We got an article from GameSpot that says the Super Mario animated movie is still progressing well during lockdowns. The Minion studio is able to keep working on the movie because they work remotely. Very efficient and effective. So if you don't already know, Super Mario is getting an animated movie, which I'm assuming is CGI animation, not like 2D drawing animation. And I think it's supposed to come out in 2022. I'm not sure, I have to check again. But a lot of people are excited for it, naturally. It'll be interesting to see how well it does, because obviously the Sonic movie came out and that was like the most successful video game movie, at least in the US, and probably the highest rated one, period. So it'll be interesting to see if Mario is able to overcome that. But let's read on before we get too deep into it. Among the numerous Hollywood adaptations of video games in the works is an animated film based on Nintendo's Super Mario series. The film is slated to arrive in 2022, but some are wondering if COVID crisis may lead to a delay for the movie. But a new report from Deadline paints an optimistic picture. A source familiar with Illumination's plan stated that the studio has been able to remain extremely productive, innovative, and creative over the past 2 months, working remotely on its various movies. In addition to the Mario movie, Illumination is producing a new Minions movie, The Rise of Gru, and Sing 2. Alright, we don't care about that shit. The new Mario movie is Nintendo's second major attempt at bringing its beloved Italian plumber to the big screen. If you forgot the first attempt, which I haven't actually watched, but I heard it was a train wreck, the 1993 live-action Super Mario Bros. Movie was a critical commercial failure, with star Bob Hoskins saying it was the worst movie he's ever been a part of. I really need to watch this shit. Oh my god. Oh god. Hoskins and co-star John Leguizamo reportedly drank whiskey between takes to get through filming. Oh god. That is bad. This obviously happens because the people making the movie don't understand the source material well, and the companies don't be injecting themselves in to say, yo, you have to keep the integrity intact. And that's how we lead to these horrible video game movies. So just sign off the IP to the company that makes the movies and just, yeah, do it. Pay us our IP tax or whatever and just give us that money. You know, that's it. But when you're involved, you can actually help craft something that's good, because those involved in games can add their creative input with those who make the movies and come together to form a balance. And that's coming into play here because it says Nintendo is more creatively involved with this movie, as Shigeru Miyamoto is serving as its producer. We trust him, of course. While a producer cannot control everything, it seems like a good thing for the movie's creative direction that Miyamoto is involved. Illumination boss says Miyamoto is staying front and center in the creation of the film, and this is a rarity in Hollywood. As we know, video game movies being good is a rarity in Hollywood. There's history in Hollywood of people believing that they know better than the people responsible for a movie. I've made that mistake before. Good on him on admitting that. In addition to the Mario movie, Nintendo is licensing its franchise to Universal for a Mario-focused theme park that could include real-life Mario Kart. Real life? I knew about the theme park, but I didn't know that I added real-life Mario Kart. Like, I deadass haven't been to America since like 1999, except for the layover I had in like Miami for like 2 hours, which I didn't leave the airport, but I'm not really gonna count that. This would be the kind of thing that will get me to go to America. If they got a Mario theme park, I'm gonna have to plan a trip. I'm gonna have to save up and just go for that shit, because it's been a while and they talk about real life Mario Kart. Like, your boy wants some real life Mario Kart. He wants the kart in real life. I mean, I've done go-karting before, but this is Mario Kart. There'll be like banana peels on the floor and shit, and blue shells. I mean, That's not really something to praise. We don't really want to deal with blue shells in real life. Are the cart's gonna like flip when you get hit with the blue shells in the air? Like just like I don't even know where I'm going with this. It sounds cool. There may be an explanation for why Nintendo's working on so many licensing efforts. In 2016, then CEO Tatsumi Kimishima said fewer and fewer young people are finding out about Nintendo games through games. You know, because platformers aren't the cool shit that they were when Mario and Sonic and all these platformers are coming out. So now it's like only those, well not only, but mainly those who grew up with it are still following and they're still buying. But it's harder to bring in those new people. Instead, they're discovering Nintendo and its characters through things like officially licensed Mario toothbrushes. I thought they were going to say something else, but Spin Brush Super Mario. Okay. This is how they're discovering Mario? It is interesting because I got a niece and nephew and they like Mario. They were born in the 2010s. How did they find out about Mario? I didn't expose them to Mario. I know their parents didn't. Where they find out about Mario from? So you can expect these kinds of licensing deals to continue and potentially increase. But yeah, it looks like the Mario movie is progressing really well. We've got Miyamoto involved. Everything's still happening, even through all the COVID situation and whatnot. So I'm definitely looking forward to see what this movie is about. And I don't know what route they're going to go. Is it going to be like Mario and Luigi talking heavily? Or are they going to allow in other characters? I don't know exactly how they're going to pull it off. It'll be interesting if they keep Charles Martinet and get him to voice Mario, because he never does too many lines for Mario. He's always doing like a few lines here and there. Whereas whenever Mario has been heavily talking, it's been some other random voice actor, like in Hotel Mario or whatever, you know. So who knows where they'll go there. I want to see Mario and Luigi talk. I want to see them get a bit more of an arc. I know that would be a bit weird, but I feel like that'll be more interesting for the story if they actually have character. And there were also some Mario cartoons that had different voice actors as well, which I saw a little bit of one of them. I've forgotten the names of them, but maybe one day I'll react to those. Let me know. But yeah, the movie's not coming out for a few years, so it's probably going to be a while before we get any like big info, you know, or a trailer or anything like that. But until then, yeah, I'm excited. And for the final topic, PlayStation have announced PlayStation Studios. It says new name, same great games, introducing PlayStation Studios, and they've got a link. That link goes to the website gamesindustry.biz, and it says PlayStation Studios brand will launch alongside PS5. Check out the video that will open upcoming first-party PlayStation games. So it says Sony has developed a new umbrella brand to unite its first-party PlayStation titles. The PlayStation Studios brand will go live alongside PlayStation 5 later this year and will only be featured on games developed and managed by Sony Interactive Entertainment's Worldwide Studios organization. So they're also keeping the name Sony Interactive Entertainment, so a bit confused there, but we'll keep going. Alongside the logo, PlayStation has created a new opening video that will appear at the start of its games. The video features characters from Uncharted, Little Big Planet, God of War, Ratchet & Clank, Horizon Zero Dawn, and The Last of Us. You can check out the video below. So it's just like an opening animation for PlayStation Studios. So we got Ratchet & Clank in there, you got the God of War, Little Big Planet, shows up in the logo, and then you've got the PlayStation triangle, all that, and then PlayStation Studios. That looks clean. I fucks with it. I fucks with it. Senior Vice President says he's really excited about it. Of course he's going to say that. Over the last few years and the last decade, the strength of the titles coming out from our studios has been stronger than ever. We've been thinking about how we unite all of these great games under one brand, and really the purpose of that is to make the customer understand that when they see this brand, they're getting ready for a robust, innovative, deep experience that they come to expect from games coming from PlayStation. So we came up with PlayStation Studios. We think this is a good way to let customers know that if they see it, then the quality games they come to expect from us are here. And this brand will exist for well-known existing franchises, as well as brand new franchises that we're yet to explore. So yeah, I find this interesting. It makes a lot of sense. If they want to advertise their first-party titles and be like, this is quality, having one united name so they go, oh, that's PlayStation Studios. Oh, we know it's going to be quality. Also, how are we going to shorten that? Because I can't keep saying PlayStation Studio. PS Studios? That sounds a bit hard to say. PS Studios. Like, PSS? PSS. The whole PSS brand means that they can have that comfort knowing that, oh, it's a PSS game, yeah, we're copying that shit, we know it's gonna be good. PSS never dropped the ball. They're only gonna save for the shit they know is gonna do well. And maybe if they want to break out some new first party IP and they're like, how are we gonna convince people to get this? Oh, PSS are making that? I'm gonna buy. You know, it's like the movie thing. It's like some movie that doesn't kind of appeal to you, like, that description, it's kind of meh, or it's about some biography of some celebrity from 50 plus years ago or whatever that you don't know shit about and you don't care about. You're like, yeah, I'm not gonna watch that. but then your favorite actor's playing the lead. Oh shit, The Rock? Oh shit, Will Smith is in it? I don't even give a fuck about the movie description, what it's about. Will Smith in that bitch, The Rock in the... We gonna see that shit. That's kind of what they're going for here. And of course that makes a lot of business sense. I just hope they're able to maintain that quality control and, you know, not fuck it up. One bad game under this name is going to ruin the sanctity, the sacredity. I was gonna say sacredness and then I went to sacredity. I don't know which one is right. I'm just gonna go with sacredity because that sounds cool. The sacredity of PSS. Alongside games developed by Sony's first-party studios such as Naughty Dog, Insomniac, Santa Monica, Media Molecule, and Guerrilla Games, the PlayStation Studios brand will also apply to games made by work-for-hire developers under Sony's direction. So yeah, it basically translates to all these different developers are under it. So just translates to, if we believe in it, then it's under PlayStation Studios. If we ain't too sure, then you put it under your own name. Put it under your own name. This ain't looking too hot. Put it under your own name. If people start to like it, slap on that PlayStation Studios logo. It's a PSS game. Come on. Company has become known for its story-driven single-player games, which I love about Sony. I love single-player games. I don't want to be on, you know, fucking Fortnite and on call talking to random strangers. I hate that shit. Not just like a Fortnite thing. I'm not trying to rip on Fortnite. Just in general, like those multiplayer where you got voice chat with people. I want to play some single player shit. With the likes of Uncharted 4, Spider-Man. Oh yeah, let me know if you want to see that Uncharted stream, because I got the games for free on PS4, so I might want to stream that. And also Spider-Man, well, I've beaten that, but just, you know, in general, Spider-Man was lit, so I might want to play that again. And also, hopefully they make a sequel for PS5. I mean, they have to, right? It was a successful game. That shit was a masterpiece. But yeah, that seems to be pretty much it. PlayStation Studios is a thing. I've pretty much said all I need to say about it. It's just a quality seal, basically, disguised as a nice little logo. It's a nice looking logo, and hopefully we get games under it that are good and fun to play. I guess it's also an exclusivity logo as well. The moment you see that on a game, you're hyped for a trailer, and you see that on it, like, fuck, no PC port. It's like, shit. But it is what it is, you know, it's not too big of a deal, you know, we're still getting the same games, but just there for some unification. But yeah, that's all I gotta say for this REMulous roundup. We've had a pretty meatful video. Meatful? Meatful? Really, Prem? We've had a very interesting video. We discussed some shit. Let me know what you guys think about all of this shit. Are you looking forward to a potential Prince of Persia 6? Do you believe the leaks or do you not believe the leaks? Do you think that the game is still happening regardless of that? Are you hyped for the Mario movie / theme park? Why am I saying slash? Are two different things. And what do you think about this PlayStation Studios thing? But yeah, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell. More content coming into the channel. You know your boy is going ham right now. Shit is going well. Like your boy getting that support. I'm thankful for the support. Make sure to, I was gonna say like, comment, subscribe. I already said that. But yeah, it's your boy, REMulous, Rem Gang. And I'm out.